Popcorn.
Hi, and welcome to Popcorn, a channel dedicated to movies. Today we look ahead at cinema releases for February 2022. Plenty to go over in this episode, so without further ado, let's look ahead. We have several releases due on the 4th of Feb. The first one being A Violent Man, where an imprisoned for double murder, a man seeks redemption with an unlikely ally in his cellmate and a daughter who he's never met before. We have The Eyes of Tammy Faye, which is a look at the rise and fall of Tammy Barker, hope I've pronounced that right, starring Jessica Chastain and Andrew Garfield. I don't know much about that one, to tell the truth. We've also got Jackass 4, which sees Johnny Knoxville and the gang returning after 11 years. That's bound to have lots of laugh out loud moments on that one. We have the sequel to the 2019 Sundance hit, The Souvenir Part 2. We've also got one called Moonfall.
If you're watching this, then you know by now a huge problem is heading our way. An emergency meeting is being called at our usual place immediately. 3 bagels.
Moonfall by Ronald Almeric. Well, this guy loves destroying the Earth, you know, and if you like Independence Day, you like Day After Tomorrow, Geostorm, this will be right up your street, this will be your type of film. Plenty of destruction, landmarks will crumble, cities will fall, and the hypnosis for Moonfall. A mysterious force knocks the moon from its orbit. It's now in collision course with Earth. So just those couple lines there. This sounds crazy. So it's definitely going to be a turn your brain off, eat popcorn type of flick. And you know, the cast, as you can see, it looks pretty good. Halle Berry and Patrick Wilson on point for that one.
If the moon really is what you think it is.
And that brings us to the 11th of Feb. A couple of releases here, some heavy hitters straight off the bat as well. So on the 11th of Feb we see Zeros and Ones. This stars Ethan Hawke, who is an American soldier stationed in Rome when the Vatican mysteriously blows up. Controversial already there. He seeks to find out how it happened, what the cause was, and he is battling against an unknown enemy. Marry Me is the safe bet for that weekend, with it being Valentine's Day on the Monday, on the 14th obviously. So this sees Jennifer Lopez and Owen Wilson combine here. It sees Jennifer Lopez playing a pop star who randomly picks a guy out of the crowd and marries him. So typical rom-com, meet cute, probably fall in love towards the end. Cheesy, but probably fun on that one. We also see an animated tale of Fireheart, which is a story of a young girl who has dreams to be a fireman and wants to be the first female firefighter, which I'm a bit puzzled at, because I'm pretty sure there's plenty of female firefighters out there. And that brings us to Uncharted. So, if we can get past the casting of Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, this might have a chance. Sony might have a new franchise on its hands here, but only time will tell. The story is meant to be a prequel to the Naughty Dog hit PlayStation games, and as a lover of those games myself, I'm pretty sure that some standout moments in this trailer are in the game, so I don't understand how it's quite a prequel, but again, soon find out on that one. I'll be giving this one a chance. I'm going to cross my fingers it is a decent action flick, and you know, that they can pull it off. I hope it's not a car crash. I hope it's entertaining, and well, I hope all the gamers out there give this one a chance. But that's not the only big hit expected on the 11th. We have another film coming out, Death on the Nile.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs.
So
Doyle.
this is the second installment of Kenneth Branagh's Hercule Poirot. Hopefully I've pronounced that one right as well. Series following on from Murder on the Orient Express. I quite enjoyed that one. That wasn't too bad at all, that one. But the time hasn't been kind to this film at all. So this has been wrapped up for a long time. During the pandemic, it's been pushed back, and unfortunately during that time, at least 2 of the cast have had bad press, shall we say, on that one. I'm not really going to go into that, but it's had very bad press. It's probably altered the way they were going to market this film, and it may have an impact on the box office, which might kill the entire series off. But this one, it takes us over to Egypt, where Poirot must investigate the murder of a young heiress. So, again, I'll be giving this one a chance. The film looks beautiful. It looks very visually pleasing. So I'll definitely give it a go. But I am expecting it to, no pun intended here, sink. And this takes us then to the 18th of Feb. Just the one release here, a movie called Dog. So Channing Tatum stars on this one with his canine companion Lulu, who travelled down the east coast of America to his best friend's funeral, and I guess it's Lulu's dog handler as well, the handler of Lulu. Again, this one's just crept up, don't know much about this one. And finally, just the one more for February, and that's on the 25th, and this is The Duke. This is a true story of the theft of the Duke of Wellington's portrait from the National Gallery. So yeah, maybe that one might pull in a crowd. There's plenty of films there. There's 11 there I went through, but only one can have the recommendation of the month, and that is going to go to.
Why are you still smoking? What does Daddy feel about it?
Yes, so The Souvenir Part 2 gets the recommendation of the month. It is the sequel to the 2019 Joanna Hogg movie. That certainly helps if you've seen that one, because this will follow on. It's likely to be a slow burn, but the reward at the end will be worth it, trust me on this one. The movie is about the aftermath of a relationship where Julie begins to untangle her fraught love for her previous companion, and is starting to make a graduation film when, sought in fact from fiction, things begin to unravel. So yes, The Souvenir Part 2 is my recommendation of the month, and that is released on the 4th of Feb.
No, what, me? I'm the director.
So that brings us to the end of this video, nice and short. I do hope you got something out of this. I do hope out of the 11 movies there's one there which you'd be interested in, because God knows cinema needs us at the moment with the pandemic coming to, well, hopefully an end, and the box office really does need to boost that. Otherwise we will be stuck on streaming services, which does have its pros and cons, but you can't beat a trip to the cinema. So just like to say, do take care, and I'll see you on the next one.